give me a kiss to build a dream on, and my imagination will thrive upon that kiss. Sweetheart, I ask no more than this.
Erin, I love you to death. You will always be my little Burke. Colton, thank you for loving Erin so well. I love seeing how much you guys love each other, and I can't wait to see how y'all's marriage flourishes. Congrats.
Leave me one thing before we part.
Erin, when we first began to spend time together, I remember telling my friends that you were perfectly well-rounded and I couldn't find any negatives about you. You're warm and endearing and positively impact everyone lucky enough to get to know you. You're caring and thoughtful and have shown me love that I didn't know was possible. I can without reservation say that you're the greatest person that I know and have illustrated your character, your faith, and the type of wife that you will be.
Believe they're true. Oh, give me your lips.
One of my favorite things about a relationship is our deep conversations. During these talks, you challenged me to view things in ways I never have before. We would talk for what felt like minutes, but in reality were 2 to 3 hours, and I didn't care if I worked the next day. I just wanted to stay up as long as I physically could just to talk to you.
Give me your lips for just a moment, and my imagination will make that moment live.
I'll laugh with you, cry with you, and celebrate your joys as my own. Though it is only in this moment that I speak these words, I vow to live these words in spirit today, tomorrow, and all the days of my life.
I love you so much. Oh, I'm gonna try not to get makeup all over you.
It's so good.
Thank you. It's so good. How are you feeling?
Better now.
Wow.
I know.
Beautiful.
Go big or go home.
All right.
Colton Miller, I vow to always be your person, to be your safe place, and someone you can lean on. I will weather any storm with you. I vow to always be honest, committed, and faithful to you. I vow to love you as passionately as I do now for the rest of our days.
Lips for just a moment, and my imagination will make that moment live.
Colton Douglas Miller, do you take Erin Renee Berkebile to be your lawfully wedded wife from this day forward, whether times are good or bad, rich or poor, healthy or ill? Will you love, honor, and cherish her and hold her up in faith as long as you both shall live?
I do.
A kiss to build a dream on.
Erin Renee Berkebile, do you take Colton Douglas Miller to be your lawfully wedded husband from this day forward, whether times are good or bad, rich or poor, healthy or ill? Will you love, honor, and cherish him and hold him up in faith as long as you both shall live?
I do.
A kiss to build a dream on. When I'm alone with my fancy.
Having proclaimed your love and commitment to one another in the sight of the Lord and these witnesses, it is my pleasure, by the power vested in me by God and by the state of Alabama, to pronounce you husband and wife. Colton, you may kiss your bride.
So I know most of these speeches at weddings are supposed to be about how, when I first met Colton, I immediately knew he was special and that he was, the one for Erin. It's not this story. Within just a few minutes of meeting him, he, out of nowhere, told me that he was looking forward to being my brother one day. It was also just so plainly obvious that he was completely in love with her. And if I was ever gonna have to share my favorite travel buddy with anyone, I am glad it's you. I'm so excited for you both to start your married life together today, and despite my first impression, I am very glad to now call Colton my brother.
I get no kick. Colton, I always knew you and Erin had chemistry. It was really undeniable because y'all always seem to gravitate toward each other when you were in the same room. I actually need to apologize to Colton. So 8 years ago, Erin and I were on our senior beach trip, and Colton was at the beach too, so we kind of all hung out. And after hanging out, Colton asked me for Erin's phone number. And being the good best friend I was, looking out for her, I said no. And I said she was not interested. So hopefully, now that everything's worked out, you'll forgive me. But I love you guys so much, and I wish you a happily ever after.
Did I get a kick out of you? I get a kick every time I see you standing there before me. I get a kick, though it's clear to me you obviously don't adore me. I get no kick in a plane flying too high with some gal.
Erin and Colton, we love you so much. It's so apparent how made for each other that you are, and everyone thinks so. And this has been a great night, and I'm so happy for you and happy to stand alongside you as you spend the rest of your lives together.
Hey guys, congrats today. It was beautiful, perfect weather. Everything was awesome inside. Just whenever times get tough, think back to today and how happy you are, and just keep loving each other. You'll have a great marriage, and we're so excited to do life with you guys.
So today is about Colton and the love of his life, the Atlanta Braves. But it's also about the marriage of two best friends. And if you spend over 5 minutes with them, that becomes very obvious. They have their own little quirky inside jokes, and they talk to each other in these weird voices. It's absolutely disgusting, but it's also kind of cute. And I know in my heart that they were made for each other, and to that I say congratulations on marrying your soulmate. But most importantly, now people will actually be able to spell your last name.